Hi there. Have you ever thought about or have an episode of bleeding during or after sex? Or have a friend of yours had this question for you? If so, then you need to listen to this video. Hi there, my name is Chinenye. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, please do well to hit on the subscribe button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be discussing why do women bleed during or after sex. If it's post after sex, it's called postcoital bleeding. So why does this happen? There are actually several reasons why this could happen, and I'll be giving about six of them or more, about six of them today, about why you could bleed during or after sex. Number one, there's something called cervical ectropon. Ectropon. That is where the cells that is supposed to be in the cervix tends to grow out of the cervix. And when this happens, the blood vessels, because of this distension or extension from the cervix down into the vagina, the blood vessels tend to dilate and could be inflamed. So during sexual episodes, they could rupture because these are tiny blood vessels. They could rupture, and that is what happens when you bleed during sex. Another reason is it could be endometriosis. Endometriosis is a kind of condition whereby the cells of the uterus tend to be found in different places outside the uterus. So when this happens, the body kind of, with trauma or during sexual episode, could make them bleed and could result in bleeding during sex. Number three is due to infections, pelvic inflammatory diseases, or your sexually transmitted infections. These could range from trichomonas, gonorrhea, vaginitis, and other symptoms that they may come down with is pain, also pain during sexual intercourse. It could be vaginal itching or burning or discharge, pain during urination too. This infection can come down with any of these symptoms also, and sometimes due to it could be bleeding due to inflammation that has occurred already in the vagina or in the reproductive organ. Then during sexual episodes there could be bleeding. The fourth reason that could cause bleeding during sexual intercourse or afterwards is if trauma, like if there was a rigorous sexual activity, probably in form of rape, and if not rape, probably the woman wasn't wet enough. There was dryness, which is common during breastfeeding, which is common during menopause. And when this happens, the woman is dry, and if the man did not take proper time to ensure that she becomes wet through foreplay, there could be bleeding during or after sex. Then the fifth, right? Is it the fifth now? One, two, three. Oh my god. What number am I now? The next one, I think I'm in the fifth or sixth. The next one is vaginal atrophy. Vaginal atrophy, this is common in women already in their menopause because their hormones are changing already, and there's something called hormonal imbalance which they are on, and because of this they tend to be dry most of the time. So for every sexual episodes, you are supposed to ensure as your partner that they are wet enough. The woman, you can actually start your estrogen replacement therapy, that's hormone therapy, but this shouldn't be taken for a long time because of it could predispose you to endometrial cancer. It should be just for a short period of time, but just in case you're scared of that word, you could also ensure you go for lubricants that could help you that you could use before sexual activity, or before the penetration, so as to avoid any tear that could happen due to the dryness of the vagina at that time. So hormonal therapy could help with this. Then also for some women, it could be, for some, cancer could actually be a reason, but cancer, it's not really the primary reason why you should bleed, but it shouldn't be ruled out also. So ensure you see your healthcare personnel just in case if this continues. Then there's something called benign polyps. This is actually a growth that happens either in the cervix or in the vagina. It is benign in that it is not cancerous. It's something that could be treated. If they are inflamed, they could cause bleeding during sexual episodes because of the thrusting in and out of the penis. They could cause inflammation. But aside that, if for any reason you find out that you bleed during and after sex, ensure you see your healthcare personnel for proper check. To check for, you could go for check for infections, for just in case you could go for a scan to check what is going on with your uterus or your pelvic area. There's also, you could go for your cancer checks or screening for women to be sure everything is going on fine. For, like I said, do not neglect any bleeding that happens during or after sex, especially if it becomes recurrent. Ensure you go through foreplay. There should be foreplay before every sexual episode. That would enable you or help the vagina to be wet, to prevent pain during thrusting in of the penis. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did so, please do well to hit on the subscribe button and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. And remember to stay healthy and always create your happy place. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.